Morning guys, what a day it is. It's absolutely beaut. I'm actually starting to get sunburn on the back of my neck. Need to get the sun cream out. We're in irregular clients today and we've got a few jobs to do. So behind me there's a border, and in that border there's bamboo which needs to come out by the root essentially. So I'll be digging in there with the mattock and stuff in a minute. I'll be sweating. And then we've got a load of different shrubs over there. So we've got hypericum and sage and stuff in there. We're just tidying up, we're bringing that border back to a nice state, and then behind that there is a row of hedges, and in that row of hedges there was originally a little pathway or a passage. So we're going to tidy them hedges up and open up that pathway, and that should take us to the few hours that we do with this client every week. So let's get cracking.
Seems like there's always some kind of border restoration. Like every day that I do there's going to be some border work, but I suppose they're a big part of gardens anyway, aren't the borders? This one, I thought I would have done this quicker, but there's, borders with weeds, borders with overgrowth, absolutely fine. They come away lovely. It's easy enough. Borders with grass, different story. You have to put a bit more graft in to get the grass out, the roots and stuff. And then add bamboo into the mix and you're there in a wee while. So this took me longer than I thought, but it was absolutely fine. I work for this client on an hourly rate, and he knows I don't piss about. So we'll get in there and we're just done the best that we could in the couple of hours that we do. So it's just the same as usual really. Got all the overgrowth down with the strimmer, got it to a point where it was manageable, to get in there with the mattock and dig and get roots out. And then once that was done, cultivated and a bit of edging and stuff, and I just kept repeating the process till it kind of looked, it gets to the point where you think that'll do now. Gets to a point where there's no point putting in any more effort, because that's your lot, really. But I was digging and I thought this ground's awful hard, and then I realised there's a manhole cover there. So I never swing the mattock too hard just in case, because things like this happen, don't they? I cut the grass while I was there because it would have looked half arse if it on the border and left the grass. He usually mows the lawns, but I'm not sure he can get his ride on up there. He probably has a push more. But anyway, I done it for him because it was only a 10-minute job. On to the next client. Love this lawn. I always enjoy cutting it round the edges with a strimmer. He's got nice borders. This client always has a few plants ready for me. So we'll start off with the mowing. Last time I was here, I took out, I think it was a goat willow. It was definitely a salix. It was one of them goat willows that has that kind of mushroom growth habit. That's the best way I can describe it. Probably pendulous is a better way of describing it. But anyway, Aubrietta, drumstick, primula, and another little primula variety. So the Aubrietta I love. That Aubrietta, that purple flower, the first one, it spills over rocks. So I made sure to put that around the rocks, because that'll be kind of almost falling onto the lawn if we look after it, and I think that'll look good. This is where I took out that goat willow, and the plan is the grass around it. Originally we were going to put a little circular border in there, but she just wants it grassed over. So picked her up some grass seed, and I picked up some topsoil as well, because I had a feeling that soil around that tree was probably exhausted, because the tree was probably really hungry and thirsty, and it killed a lot of the lawn around it. And then I watered her borders after all the planting. That wee red primrose is coming up nice there at the front. So I watered the grass seed in obviously too. But while I had the hose out, I went round her borders because they were looking a bit dry and cracked, one of them ones. Then on to the next client. Tidy up the front here. This is the first thing they see when they come home, so we just brought that back to life a wee bit. And then that was us for the day. That brought us to 5 o'clock when it was home time. It was a nice day. See you in the next one.